We are live, we are recording, we are good to go. Welcome to our class. Tonight we are talking all about a day in the life of the starter kit bundle. And if you're not familiar with what that means, it means there are a few options to get started with Young Living. These are essential oils that are legit, highest quality on the market. We love them. We found that they work on medicinal and therapeutic ways. They are pure. Some of us have been even able to visit the farms where they've been grown. And so I'm honestly not going to spend a lot of time on that. If you want to learn more on that, you can go to seed2seal.com. That's seed2seal.com and learn about that process. There are tons of resources if you go to discoverlsp.com. But we want to talk to you about actually how to use them, actually how to incorporate them into your body, how to incorporate them into your day. And so we're going to take a little bit different approach today, and we're going to tell you a day in the life of each oil. So kind of what that oil is doing every day. And this is kind of like vegetables. You know, when you eat vegetables, you know it's good for you. But eating broccoli one time is good for you, but it's better if you eat broccoli on a continuation basis. And when I first got into oils, I didn't think of it like that. I thought of it like this. Ooh, when I'm really, really sick and I'm like really sick, I'll apply one drop and see if it works. And guess what? It doesn't work that way. I mean, sometimes it does, and it's great when it does, but we've found early and often is where the magic is. So with that being said, we're going to dive right in and make this a really fun time. My mom, I'm going to pass the mic to you. She's going to talk about the day in the life of frankincense.
Ooh, awesome. Thanks, Bethany. I love frankincense. I was so excited to say yes to chat about frankincense because I actually think frankincense, I kind of think of it as a her because she is so gentle and soothing and wonderful for so many reasons. First reason, number one, write this down, everybody. And because one day you're going to deal with blemishes or fine lines or wrinkles, and you want Frankie because she's awesome. Honestly, every single night, this is what I put. I roll this on my face. It's a little concoction of frankincense, lavender, has a little Valor in there. Those all come in the starter kit, by the way. That's why it's a little bit bluish. So after I cleanse my face, I roll on the Valor. I follow it with the Art Intensive Moisturizer, followed by CBD Beauty Boost, the CBD Beauty Boost. Now, the reason I tell you that is because frankincense is just one of the ingredients. And I like to just have that concentration on my face because menopause, aging, all of the reasons. At the same time, it's affecting your nervous system. It's calming everything down. It's grounding. And we were chatting before the class, and we were taking a little poll about why and how people use this oil. Frankie is also used by my friend Gina, who uses frankincense one drop on the head of her dog before she trains, helping it to ground the dog, helping them to have this bond and this connection. And it's amazing when you feel connected to life force and to truly what's important, amazing things can happen. The other way people use it is all the moms and dads in the world love to put frankincense in the diffuser, or even rub it right on the crown of the child's head for that very same reason. Super grounding and calming. You could also partner it with frankincense, lovely friends, lavender, peace and calming. Those are wonderful in the diffuser before you go to sleep. And frankincense, let's be honest, Frankie is a friend of yours every day of every week. Put it in the diffuser before you do those hard tasks. Put it in the diffuser before you want to focus, maybe even have intense conversations, maybe something you've been avoiding and you want to tackle it. Frankincense will give you that grounded sense of accomplishment before you've even done it. And I get to pass this on. That's all. If I could go on and on about frankincense, medicinally used for thousands of years, you want it in the arsenal. So if you haven't got your starter kit yet, you're going to want to do that. And keep on the lookout. Young Living is super generous. And at times, they will have it as a freebie if you were part of the Essential Rewards program. All right, I'm going to pass it off to our beautiful friend, Hannah, who's going to talk about lemon oil.
Hello, everybody. Hi. So happy you are here with us today. I absolutely love lemon. I actually love all citrus oils, but especially lemon just because it smells amazing, but it also is just so like handy. It's so great at so many different things. Lemon is kind of unique in that it is cold pressed from the rind. A lot of oils that you get from Young Living are distilled, are steam distilled. So they're heated from underneath, and that's what causes the oil to rise, and they separate from the water, and that's how they get the oil out. But citrus oils are cold pressed. So it is not affected by heat in any way. So it maintains the molecular integrity. What you get in this bottle is exactly what is inside a lemon. So it's pretty amazing. Okay, what I really like to use lemon for is supporting the lymphatic system. Anything that you think like, anything that has to do with like drainage or getting things moving in your body, lemon is great for. I have an amazing story about when I used lemon a few years ago. My husband and I were in Mexico on a trip. I don't think it was maybe it was an anniversary trip, but we were in Mexico, and it was in the middle of the night. We'd gone swimming in the ocean, and I woke up with the worst earache I've ever had in my entire life. Literally pain shooting down my jaw. It was so horrible. And, we're like in Sayulita, Mexico, like it's the middle of the night. I'm like, what am I going to do? There's nothing open. So I was like, well, I'm going to try lemon. And Bethany was bringing up that oils don't normally work like one drop and then it's like, oh my gosh, magically better. But what I ended up doing was massaging lemon for about 2 hours on my jaw. Just like I'd take a little drop and I would massage, and I had tears streaming down my face because it was so bad, guys. It was a bad ear infection. But anyway, woke up in the morning, totally gone, had zero problems. Really, like, just incredible. I love this stuff. So the way that I use it during the day is like, if I start to feel like stuffy or just any kind of sickness coming on, I'll just, take a little dab and put it along my jawline, behind my ear, on the lymph nodes to get stuff moving. And another way that you can use lemon, this is actually not Vitality. Lemon comes in a Vitality also option. That's like the smaller bottle that's like white, but it'll have a yellow label that says lemon. But you can just put a drop in your water and, drink it throughout the day. And that actually supports the lymphatic system too. It also helps with energy. It really, in the diffuser, it's super uplifting and energizing. Adding lemon to anything, any other blend, like Stress Away, like add a couple drops of lemon with some Stress Away. So amazing to diffuse. And it's just like super, I don't know, uplifting. It's like kind of a blah word, but like that's a good way to describe it. So anyway, that's how I love to use it. It's also great for getting, if you guys have kids and there's like sticky stuff on mirrors or windows, like when they put stickers everywhere all over your house, lemon will get anything off. And it's except for the paint on the wall, which is super helpful. So anyway, I love lemon. I'm going to pass it off to, I don't know, actually, who? You. Okay, Bethany. All right.
Which is so great because your lemon and my lavender and Emily's peppermint, they like to hang out. And I think that's really cool. They like to hang out in the diffuser, especially in the springtime when all those allergens are coming around and it's like you want to itch your nose off when you open up the window. So lavender is the one I'm going to talk about. And so lavender likes to hang out in the diffuser, 3 drops with 3 drops of lemon and 3 drops of peppermint in the diffuser during the springtime. So make sure you have that recipe ready to go. And I'll just let you in on a secret. If you accidentally drop 4 drops, it's totally fine. Like you didn't mess it up. There's no recipe. Like we just say 3 drops of each so that you're like, have some sort of like, mind break. Sometimes I do 4. Sometimes I do 5 drops of each. So lavender, lemon, peppermint. Okay. The next thing that lavender loves to do is go in this thing we call an eyelash serum, and it will make your eyelashes look amazing. So you will just go on Amazon and get a empty mascara tube, basically is what it's called, I think. Eyelash tube. I don't actually know. We'll just have to figure it out together. You just, search in there what you think. And it's going to be like a clear little mascara tube. Now you'll just put some castor oil in there, 1 drop of lavender, and then that's it. And it's going to be amazing. You're going to brush it on your eyelashes right before you go to sleep. And who needs collagen? Am I right? Like when you got the eyelashes from there. Okay. Third way is lavender like to hang out in the diffuser for sleep. So right before you go to sleep, put a few drops of lavender, turn on your diffuser. And you know what? Everyone has kind of their own sleep potion that they think is the best one. And I'm partial to Tranquil. And Tranquil only comes in a roll-on, but it has lavender in it. It's lavender, Roman chamomile, and cedarwood. Those are the 3 oils that are in Tranquil. If you put that in your diffuser, just equal parts, you know, like 3 drops of each, it's totally amazing. My favorite sleep blend by far. Okay, now lavender does some dirty work. It helps you with some things that you don't want to talk about, but you're going to talk about them for the sake of helping a sister out. So, you know, when your skin stretches farther than it's designed to stretch and you get stretch marks, lavender and frankincense are a magic duo. You put those 2 oils on stretch marks consistently for a month and watch what happens. It is amazing. If you are expecting your stomach to go to the limits and you want to avoid those stretch marks, what I suggest doing is those same 2. So lavender and frankincense, 5 drops every night on your stomach, specifically if you're expecting pregnant. I'll just say, I wish I had the confidence to share a before photo because it worked magic for me. Okay. Anytime you get burns, put lavender on it. And last but not least, if you want a calming, relaxing bath, put 1/2 a cup of Epsom salt with 5 drops of lavender, mix it up, dump it in a bath. You have an amazing lavender Epsom salt. Really, really amazing. So I'm going to pass it to my friend Emily, who's going to talk about peppermint.
Hey guys. Okay, peppermint. I'm actually really excited to talk about peppermint. I feel like sometimes it just becomes such part of our arsenal that we're like, oh yeah, peppermint's like really amazing. It's got so many uses, digestion being a huge one. So when I am pregnant, or I guess just nauseous anyway, right? Occasional nausea. If this is a vitality one, you open it and you just drop a couple drops on your tongue. It's intense. The first time you do it, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can like feel the inside of my brain. It's like so clarifying. And so I love it because whenever I would start to feel nauseous, I would just do that and it would clear me up right away and I could just go for it. So now it's hitting. I'm like, whoo.
I do not know how you just did that, Emily.
Because I did it through 4 pregnancies. And so I know what to expect. When you don't know what to expect, you're like, ah. So I can like feel the inside of my ears right now because I kind of got like 3 drops, not 1 drop, but anyway. I'm like, oh, my ears hurt a little. Not really, they don't hurt, but I can feel them. Okay. So digestion, you can do it over your tummy, on your tongue, under your tongue. You can even just diffuse it. It helps. And then for skin, like in the summer when all the mosquitoes are out and stuff, it just really helps with that kind of itch that's going on. Aches and pains, we love it for when we just get bumped around too much and our body's like, ouch, that hurts. Just put some peppermint on it, especially like with Panaway too. And then let's see. Oh, attention. So this is also something I did. I don't know if I should show y'all make fun of me. No, just kidding. I take it and I just like put a drop on the back of my neck and on my temples, not in your eyes. Okay, if you ever get peppermint too close to your eyeballs, do not use water. Get some carrier oil, like coconut oil, and start wiping it out because that's intense. Can't really do that with my tongue, so here I am. But it really helps first thing in the morning if you keep it by your bed to take a sniff. Put some by your temples, and just like you're good to go. Like that focus, that clarity, that attention is there, and I love it for that. And it's also really good for people who have head tension and they need to relieve that. You just put some peppermint around your head. You can keep it in a roller bottle ready to go if you're good, if you're needing that. Yes, milk, Yvette, is really good as well. So Oh, and then the last amazing thing I have to share before I hop off with peppermint is if you have hiccups, I made a reel about this. Grab your peppermint, couple drops in the palm of your hand. You think putting it on your tongue is intense. Wait until you inhale peppermint out of your palm. Huff deep. I'm not going to. Huff deep 3 times and your hiccups are gone. It worked on my 6.5-year-old the other day too. So that's what I got for you tonight. And Miss Faith is next.
Okay, I'm going to talk about Panaway, which really I think should be called Panaway, but I didn't name it, so we'll go with Panaway. And this oil can be used for aromatically in your diffuser or topically. You can put it on your skin, but it's not for ingestion. And if you'll see, this one has a smooth top. I'm going to show you a bottle of Stress Away. Can you see the ridges on that top? And then this one is smooth. And that indicates that it's a hot oil, what we call a hot oil, and it's not for ingestion. And you should ask your doctor if you want to use it on anyone under 6 years old. So Panaway is one of my favorite oils. That's why when the list came out, I said, I want Panaway. I want to talk about Panaway. So it's a blend. The ones that we've talked about before are single oils, but this one is a blend of wintergreen, helichrysum, clove, and peppermint. So a little peppermint, a little wintergreen, those are intense. And, but it really does a great job on any kind of pain or inflammation, muscle aches. It's great. If you had a workout and you're sore, to rub a little Panaway on there. I have been able to use it just neat, but it's advised if you want to use it with a carrier oil. One of the a couple of oils that we have, Ortho Ease and Ortho Sport, are really good to mix with Panaway if you're going to use that with a carrier oil. It relieves the pain of arthritis, sprains, bruises, any kind of muscle aches or cramps. Just really good for that. It's only 36 cents a drop. So I'm going to give you a couple of recipes in just a few minutes if you want to grab a pencil. But yeah, I talked about the best carrier oil. I talked about the smooth cap. So my favorite way to use it is in Epsom salts. And Bethany talked about lavender in a relaxing bath. If you've got some muscle aches or just you're just tired. I cook a lot. So sometimes if I'm on my feet all day, I'm really tired at the end of the day. So I take and put about 5 or 6, 7 drops of Panaway in a half a cup of Epsom salts and let that sit. You know, oil and water really don't mix too well. So if you put the Panaway in the Epsom salts and let it soak into the Epsom salts, then when you put it in the bath water, it assimilates better into the water. So so you put that in there and then and just let it sit while you run the bath water. And when you get in, I add another cup of Epsom salts, and then I dump the Epsom salts and Panaway mixture in there. And really for about $3 or less, depending on how many drops you put in, it's like you've been to the spa. So it's really, really great for just relaxing. I can't describe it. You have to try it. So here's a couple of recipes for if you're homeschooling your kids and you need mental focus and if they're maybe in their study session, you can use 5 drops of Panaway, 3 drops of frankincense, and 2 drops of lavender in your diffuser, and that's really good for focusing. And then for energy, 5 drops of citrus fresh, 3 drops of peppermint, and 2 drops of Panaway is a real energizing blend that you can put in your diffuser. So that's what I have. I'll tell you one more thing and then I'll pass it on. If you put these oils on your body, it takes about 20 minutes for it to get all over into every cell in your body. So I love to rub a lot of these oils on the bottom of my feet at night when I go to bed. Sometimes I do Thieves. If I feel a little, something coming on, I'll put Thieves on the bottom of my feet. But if that muscle aches, put Panaway on the bottom of your feet. And in about 20 minutes, it's all in every cell in your body, and it helps you relax and helps you get some good sleep as well. So we're going to move on to Bethany Crawford. She's going to talk about Digest. And Bethany told me that Panaway is also good for heartache. It's an emotional support oil, good for heartache. So I'm going to try that. Put a drop on my heart. Okay, Bethany, take it away.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, you guys. So I also have something to share. I'm going to be talking about Digest, and Digest is an amazing oil for all things gut related, all things with your stomach. And actually, I have a story that Faith shared with me way back when about how she would say that if she felt a little bit of heartburn in the middle of the night she would go get up out of her bed, go put it on. By the time she got back to bed, it was gone. And I love that. But let me tell you about a day in the life of DiGi's for me. This was my story. Okay. So what happened for me was that we were on vacation in Florida at Disney World, and we were going to one of my favorite restaurants there. It's Morimoto. It's a great restaurant, Japanese restaurant. And I was so excited about that night. Got back, actually it was like at the end of the meal, I started feeling a little uneasy, thought maybe I just eaten too much, you know how that feels. By the time I got back to my room though, I was feeling dreadful. And all I had to do was put a few drops of DiGi's under my tongue, and basically whatever was wrong in my gut came out. I'm sorry, this is TMI, but it came out and I felt so much better. Now, for some reason, I only get food poisoning, or it seems like my son, the one time he got, a stomach virus, was when we were away from home. Why that happens, I'm not sure. But we never leave home without DiGi's. We take it with us everywhere we go. There's a DiGi's Vitality, and there's also just your regular DiGi's that we get in the big bottle, because we have to have the big bottle. We'll take it with us everywhere we go. They're the exact same oil. However, one is labeled with the white Vitality oil, Vitality meaning it is good for ingestion. You can take this oil, you can put some just right on your chest, wherever you're feeling any type of discomfort. And I can tell you that will take away the pain immediately. You can put it on your stomach and it will take away the pains immediately. If you have chronic problems with your gut, with your digestion, then what I recommend doing is when you get up in the morning, getting a gel capsule, putting 1 or 2 or 3 drops of the DiGi's in the capsule and taking it regularly, and it will start healing that gut. And that's really a great thing too. I just read an alarming statistic. In 2012, Americans spent $6 billion on one drug, and that drug was Nexium. And we know that we have friends. You could probably even attest to having had a stomach ache, or having some sort of heartburn or discomfort in that way. I cannot recommend this enough. I know there's so many other ways to use DiGi's, but I tell you what, DiGi's is amazing for the gut. I think someone else mentioned another way to use it, but it escapes me now. Maybe someone can remind me later. But anyway, this is one of those that I would never, ever leave my house without. Oh, by the way, you know those 24-hour bugs that you can get, that you'll go through every single member of your house, and everybody gets the virus and everybody gets sick, and it goes through every single one? This will knock it out in 3 hours. 3 hours. Now you'll lose everything. It'll come all out. It'll come out, but it will be done, and it will be over. And you'll be washing your hands, cleaning the sheets, and you'll be fine. The whole family will be better in 3 hours. And I promise you, you time it. It works. I'm going to pass it over now to Amy, who's going to talk about Thieves. Go for it, Amy.
Hey. All right. So Thieves, one of the reasons I love Thieves is just because of the smell. The smell is absolutely amazing. So you'll get a bottle of Thieves like this in your kit. If you've got the premium starter kit, you'll get it like this. It's a Vitality. And one of the best things about Thieves is it's good for immunity. It's a fascinating story. There's not enough time for me to tell you. So look up the story behind how Thieves got its name. You will find that very fascinating. It's a real fun story. But my favorite way to use Thieves is to roll it on, because Thieves also comes in a regular label. So you can use it internally, you can use it topically, you can use it in the diffuser. Diffusing is one of my absolute favorite ways to use oils. I hardly ever have my diffuser not going, like it's hardly ever off. But I love putting Thieves in a roller ball and just rolling it on. Just roll it on there, your neck, any pulse points. You're going to get the yummy smell and you're going to also get all the health benefits from it. But some other ways I like to use Thieves, that's the way I use it almost every day, is roll it on. I literally just sometimes want to smell it, so I will grab it. I have a roller ball in my kitchen drawer. I'll just grab it out and put it on. But I also like to diffuse it. I've been actually probably diffusing Thieves almost every day, if not every day, since like Halloween. Not even kidding you. And I love to mix it with things. It actually goes well with a lot of things like Stress Away, Orange, the new vanilla, things like that. So put that in the diffuser and, you can mix it and match however many drops you want to do, but it's just this cinnamony, yummy goodness smell. And it's amazing. But some other ways I use it just periodically are like in things. I like to put it in like tea. I'm a hot, cold tea, whatever drinker, but hot black tea is one of my favorite ways to put it. Just put it a little bit of that, like a drop or two, add some honey to it or whatever sweetener of your choice that you want. It's just a really yummy cinnamon taste to it. Oh my goodness, Thieves is one of my husband's favorite too, but I have to tell you guys about this. This is outside the premium starter kit, but okay, so they have the Thieves branded roller balls. You can buy just roller balls off Amazon to make your own roller ball with just some Thieves and some carrier. But what I did with this, and I am so super excited, I use it all the time. I use it at night now a lot, is I put about a third filled with the Thieves oil, the Thieves blend, about a third of carrier oil. And then I have the cinnamon CBD oil and I added that to it. So you have CBD in with your Thieves and it is so good. Of course, everybody's trying to stay healthy right now. And I really feel like the CBD helps boost your body that way. I'm not going to get into all the reasons why and the science behind that. But so I roll that on at night whenever we felt like the slightest, sorry, got a notification there, the slightest little sniffle or anything, like we were rolling Thieves on and we used that with the CBD and it helped us sleep. It was great. So just a little fun hack there for you. Try it. It's so, so good. So I'm going to pass this on to Sarah Roberts now.
Hi guys, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Citrus Fresh, which is another amazing blend. It's really similar to how you would use lemon, but it also includes orange, tangerine, grapefruit, lemon, mandarin, and spearmint. So it's a really awesome combination that's just very like revitalizing and awakening and refreshing. So there's two main ways that I would use Citrus Fresh. First of all, I would diffuse it. It's an amazing scent to diffuse. Like the spearmint in it really wakes you up, and all of the citrus oils really kind of wake you up a little bit and can boost your energy and boost your mood. And they can also really kind of help you with any feelings of anxiousness or worry. Orange especially is very good if you are having any feelings of like depression or sadness. Orange is in Citrus Fresh and it can be really helpful for that. So if you wake up and you feel like you need a little bit of boost and a lift in your morning, Citrus Fresh is a great one to start out your day with. Another great way to use Citrus Fresh is to drink it in your water or in a capsule. And that's especially good if you're looking to cleanse or boost your lymphatic system or release any weight, excess weight, because orange and grapefruit and tangerine, all of those citrus oils are really good for helping to cleanse the body and helping to let the body let go of toxins and support like those excretory and endocrine functions of the body and those systems. So that's how I use Citrus Fresh. It's pretty straightforward. It's a great smelling oil and it's a great one to use. So I'm just going to pass it along now to Gina, who's going to talk about peace and calming.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sarah. I actually love diffusing peace and calming with Citrus Fresh. So I love that I'm going after you. And peace and calming is a blend of tangerine, orange, ylang ylang, patchouli, and blue tansy. This is my favorite, one of my favorite blends from Young Living. And I love it for nap time. I love it for sleep. It is like my go-to sleep blend. Faith was telling me earlier, and I actually do this every night, is I blend it with cedarwood, and that helps the natural production of melatonin while you're sleeping. So you can do that. You can also use it topically before you go to bed. Personally, I have gotten a lot of stains in my white sheets, so I don't use it that way. If you do use it topically before bed and you have white linens, you can put it on the bottom of your feet and then put socks on. That's a problem. I can't sleep with socks, or put it like on under a shirt or something like that. But it's very calming. Let's see. Oh, I also love using it with animals, and I find that animals really, really are drawn to peace and calming. So what I'll do is I'll just put a drop on my hand, I'll rub it together, and I'll rub it just down Rocket Man's spine before bedtime, or if he needs to just calm down. It's great if you're like about to go on a car ride and your animals don't like car rides, you're about to go to the vet and you know your animal doesn't like the vet. Rocket Man loves the vet for some reason. Let's see, what else did I do? Okay, so, and then one that has really been helpful for me is that I was diagnosed with PTSD, and this is probably the most helpful blend for that. So how I use it is I will put a drop in my hand, and then I'll put a tent over my nose, and I'll take deep breaths. And what that does is, like Sonia was saying before, because of the molecular structure of an essential oil, it actually can calm your nervous system. So it passes the blood-brain barrier, going from your nervous system to your neurological system. If you do struggle with PTSD, it's like your nervous system is constantly being shocked over and over and over. And what essential oils can do is literally calm your nervous system. So this has been a game changer for me. I'm not on any synthetic medication for it. I literally just use essential oils and other holistic modalities, and I use it like that. I'll also put it behind my ears and over my adenoids and right on my wrist where those big arteries are going down. Oh, and then this one is too, I'm glad I wrote everything down. If you have any kind of like respiratory issue where you're coughing really hard, peace and calming can be really amazing for your lungs and to help calm that cough. And you can just apply peace and calming to your back, or have your husband or kids do that for you. And then the last thing that I'll say is actually it has a lot of amazing oils like blue tanzine, patchouli, and other citrus oils for your skin. So you can actually add this to your glow serum as a great blend to add to that. So the next person that I am passing off to is my dear friend Yvette.
Hey there, thanks Gina. So in the line of talking about things that are calming and soothing, I love Stress Away. So Stress Away is one of my very favorite blends from Young Living. It comes in the basic starter kit and in the premium starter kit. You have the 15 ml, the 5 ml I believe comes in the starter kit, and then you've got the roller ball, which is awesome. I like to carry these in my pocket if I'm walking around during the day, keeping them in my scrubs or in my jacket if I'm out and about. It is a blend of lime, copaiba, cedarwood, vanilla, actia, and lavender. So it smells really yummy. I always say that it smells like a warm sandy beach. It's a gentle blend. It promotes relaxation, emotional balance. It's very calming. It helps with nervous tension. It improves mental response, restores equilibrium, and then lowers hypertension. I wanted to mention a couple of the ingredients in here because it isn't a starter kit. It packs such a punch because of the various different ingredients in here. So lime is really great for skin strengthening. I have put this in a facial moisturizer, and I also put it in the Genesis body lotion, which I absolutely love. So that's an awesome product to add your Stress Away into. It also helps to support the respiratory and immune system. So especially right now, the lungs, putting it on your chest or on your back, where your, the back side of your body where your lungs, you can get access to them there as well. Obviously, it's going to get into your bloodstream. And then I wanted to talk about cedarwood's there, so it helps with lymphatic. It's a lymphatic stimulant, so it helps with that. Also, actia is great because it helps to support your blood sugar levels in your body, and it helps to support your blood pressure. So that's a really awesome ingredient in here. And then of course it's got copaiba, which you may all know that it can enhance the oils that are around it, but it also can help with supporting your body in any kind of pain or inflammation. So helping with that. You can also put it on the, I call it the balls of your hands. I'm not really sure what you call that, or on the balls of your feet. And that also helps to support your lungs and heart, especially important right now with everything kind of going on. Let me see. I've mentioned everything. Yeah, I like to carry it in my pocket. This all of the oils in here, and this oil blend in particular helps to keep you in the parasympathetic nervous system, which is super important, keeping you calm. I love to diffuse this with joy. Stress Away and Joy are amazing in the diffuser. Love them. You can also diffuse with tangerine and orange. I love those. Tangerine, orange, and lemon citrus oils. I mix citrus oils with almost every blend I've ever tried. They're so yummy. Of course, at bedtime, my husband likes to do lavender, cedarwood, and Stress Away, so we do that a lot. And something, I know Christmas is past us, but if you mix peppermint and Stress Away, it smells like candy canes. So yummy. Also mix with Peace and Calming with Valor. And then I did find a little Valentine heart-shaped cookie recipe. So if you do Stress Away, 4 drops, cinnamon bark 3, and nutmeg 2, that's a heart-shaped cookie blend in your diffuser. So that's super yummy. I think that is all I have. So thanks so much. And I'm passing it on to Laura.
Hello, hello. I get to wrap up our premium starter kit with the ever popular Valor. Valor comes in a 5 ml and it also comes in a roller. A new product that we added not too long ago, it also comes in a deodorant. So if you are in love with the Valor smell, you can also wear it on your pits all day. It's a good one. I use it personally. But Valor is such a strong emotional blend. It's very grounding. It's got a woodsy aroma. It's a blend of black spruce, blue tansy, camphor wood, geranium, and frankincense. It, like Peace and Calming, has that like blue tint to it, which is the blue tansy. I've got it in this cool roller bottle right here, and it makes everything just look super awesome. So I use it in a lot of clear things just because it's pretty. But it's thought to be the same blend that the Roman soldiers bathed in before battle. So you just think about what kind of feelings you want to promote before you go into battle. They're very grounding, building confidence, things like that. For me, Valor is used on a daily basis before I put my 2.5-year-old to bed, just because sometimes it becomes a battle of the wills. So if I arm myself with Valor, I come to bedtime with a much more calm attitude, and he feeds on that, and he's also getting the aromatic benefits of smelling it off of me. So our bedtime went from a little bit of a rough situation to now it's just nice and smooth. I put frankincense on his head, I get to breathe it in, he gets the benefits, and then we kind of flip-flop with Valor. I wear it and he gets to breathe it in. As a couple people have mentioned, using oils on their animals, Valor is one that's really, really powerful for us. We use it on our horses and we use it on our dogs and our cats, things like that. I had a dog actually do a self-selection by going up to my oils cabinet and picking it up with his teeth, taking it back to his bed and just holding it. So if the animals like it that much, I say keep it around, because clearly there's something cool about it. But it is a really powerful oil if you're dealing with some stress, some anxiety, some emotional tension. It's a really good one that keeps you in a place of confidence and grounding. It along with frankincense was in my diffuser and my roller when I was in labor with both my children, and I had very positive experiences. I know that's not exactly the most comfortable situation for all of us moms to be in, but when you can get your emotions in line with your physical body, you can do some really powerful things. So we use Valor on a daily basis at our house, and I hope you will too. So I'm going to kick it back over to Bethany, and she's going to wrap up.
Very cool. Oh, I love that. And wow, just like amazing people presenting amazing products. I think that's so fun. I love working with you guys. So, all right, I'm going to show you quickly how to grab the starter kit bundle. If you don't have it, you're going to go to youngliving.com. You are going to click the appropriate country, or actually, here we go, become a member. This is at youngliving.com. It's going to take you to a page that asks you, do you want to be a member? What that means is simply, do you want to have a Costco card? Okay. Do you want to have a Young Living card? Do you want to have a Sam's Club card? Same thing. You're going to say, yes, please. You get to choose your starter kit. Now, I love this one. This is the one we went with tonight. We talked about this right here is those 12 oils, 2 packets of Ningxia Red, another story for another day, but it's amazing. Some cool other little stuff, and then a diffuser. Now, if you're like, you know what, I want to see what other kind of kits they have, there are some other options. Holiday starter bundle, which is like a really cute little deal. There's also a KidSense starter collection. There is a Ningxia kit, which is, again, another story for another day, but we got to talk about it. Or Thieves, which is like more of a home product kit, or CBD. But we're going to just go ahead and assume that you're going with this one because that's one most of us started with. And then it's going to ask you, do you want your starter kit to count as your first essential rewards order? Now, I know that we've been on the Zoom for like 45 minutes, but I have to tell you, you want to say yes. The reason why is when you say yes, they're going to let you have your kit for free shipping. And they're also going to like let you have the opportunity to get more products. I'm going to say this in clear terms. Young Living gives surprises every month for people who order certain tiers of products in their catalog. Every month on the first of the month, they give you, hey, here's, if you order this, you get this. When you go ahead and say, yes, you'd like to enroll in Essential Rewards, you opt into that. Now, Essential Rewards means you have a customizable box coming to your doorstep every month. You get to go in there and decide what you want. You can either get more lemon, more lavender, deodorant, Thieves household cleaner, or whatever. The good news is if you don't like it, which you will, but if you don't, you can cancel it at any time, hassle-free. So I suggest going ahead and saying yes. Most people do Essential Rewards. Well, that's not actually true. Statistically, about 42% do. So almost half of the people do. My goal is to get that over half, so 51%, but 42% of people do Essential Rewards, and that means that they love these oils so much they want to order them every single month. They want to order these products every single month. So and then do you want to use your premium starter kit as your first Essential Rewards order? The answer is yes. And then you can set up your monthly order for the next month. So if you're watching this in January 2021, February, you're setting up your next one. I recommend just go ahead and get that Thieves kit to get your household your products naturally, get them toxin free, get that stuff out, clean out the underneath of your cabinet. You're not going to regret it. These products work really amazing. So then you can continue on, pay, and you get your kit shipped to you. So that's basically how it goes. If you have any questions, reach out to the person who invited you to the call or invited you to watch this video. We are excited to welcome you into our team and into our oil family. Thank you so much for hopping on. We hope to see you next week, same time, same place, for the Valentine's Day, oils for Valentine's Day. So you can imagine where that might go. It's a very interesting topic, and it will leave you even more interested, if you know what I mean. Okay, have a great night. We'll chat soon. Bye, guys.